Hi, my name is Janine O Keeffe and I'm an engineer, so I studied physics at university. We have been 7 scientist rebellions on the Berlin Berlin exit of an autobahn to block traffic. This civil resistance is needed for the world to understand that climate is important and that our governments are lying to us. They're only talking about adaptation. They're not talking about reduction of carbon dioxide. And they're not telling us that we are actually at risk of our lives with an emergency. The requirement for science rebellion is to no more North Sea oil. So just stop oil. This is very easily done. Make public transport free or use the brilliant German method of €9 per month to get around anywhere in Germany. That is such an insightful move. I congratulate all Germans. Also, you can obviously increase renewables drastically instead of, for example, in Rostock, destroying the manufacturing. We can actually build that up, make it stronger. Renewables are far cheaper than any other mechanism. It's only the subsidies which make it look like those others are cheaper. For example, oil, gas, or coal. If they were to pay the prices we pay for water, there's no way that they would make any profit. In fact, they would make huge losses. So please, join the resistance. Find a way, make your voice heard. Make sure people understand that our governments are creating a system which lies to us, and they're not willing to change that. And that's why we, as civil resistance, similar to the suffragettes, civil rights, we have to stand up for our future. Just like the police take care of us carefully each day and make sure our societies run, the scientists are telling us how our Earth needs our support, what changes we need for the climate, ecocide, and other planetary boundaries. Please read and listen to the science. And once you understand it and you understand how much at risk you and your neighbor are, then maybe, I hope, you will stand up. 7 million people in Bangladesh are underwater today because of our emissions. And that's because of the heat waves, which were in Pakistan and India. The heat waves now in Europe will produce there's no way the water isn't being sucked up into the atmosphere, and it has to be dumped down somewhere. So some place will have an R Valley problem where 135 people died. Those 135 people could have been saved. The meteorologists knew 4 days in advance, but the government didn't declare emergency and act with emergency. Then when the metrics on the machines showed that the levels were so high, the people who were doing the recordings of the flood of the R Valley just thought the machines were broken. So the truth is, the machines weren't broken. Our communities are broken. Our governments are broken. They are not reacting. Please join us.